Hello, little adventurers. Are you ready for a story? Gather round, get comfy, and let's journey to a cozy little cottage nestled at the edge of a big, green meadow. In this cottage lived a fluffy ginger cat named Oliver and a tiny, clever mouse named Pip. Now, you might think you know how this story goes. Cat chases mouse, mouse runs away, right? Well, not exactly. Oliver wasn't like other cats. He loved napping in sunbeams, batting at dust bunnies, and most of all, he loved cheese. Yes, cheese! A big, round, creamy wheel of cheddar sat on the kitchen counter, and it was Oliver's most prized possession. Pip the mouse also loved cheese. From his tiny hole in the wall, he would watch Oliver guard the cheddar with sleepy, green eyes. Pip was quick and smart, and he dreamed of nibbling just a tiny crumb of that delicious cheese. One sunny afternoon, while Oliver was deeply asleep, dreaming of chasing butterflies, Pip decided it was his chance. Tiptoe, 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 Pip scurried across the checkered floor. He was so close, he could smell the wonderful, cheesy scent. He climbed up the table leg, his little heart thumping like a drum. Just as he reached the top, a shadow fell over him. Oliver had woken up. But instead of pouncing, Oliver just yawned a big, wide yawn. "Hello there," he purred, his voice rumbling like a tiny engine. "That's my cheese." Pip froze, his whiskers twitching. "Oh, I'm so sorry," he squeaked. "It just smelled so good. I only wanted a tiny taste." Oliver looked at the little mouse, then at the giant wheel of cheese. It was far too much for one cat to eat, wasn't it? An idea sparked in his furry head. "You know," Oliver said slowly, "it's very hard to roll this cheese to my favorite sunbeam, all by myself." Pip's eyes widened. "You want me to help you?" he asked, surprised. Oliver nodded. "If you help me move it, I'll share a piece with you." Pip couldn't believe his ears. Working with a cat. But the thought of that yummy cheese was too tempting. "It's a deal," he chirped. So, the most unusual team began their work. Oliver pushed the cheese with his nose, and Pip pushed with all his might from the other side. Huffing and puffing, they rolled the big wheel across the floor, through the living room, and right into the perfect patch of warm sunshine. Oliver, using his sharp claw, carefully sliced off a perfect, crumbly wedge for Pip. From that day on, Oliver the cat and Pip the mouse were the best of friends. They shared cheese every afternoon in the sunbeam, telling each other stories. Oliver told tales of chasing imaginary birds, and Pip described the secret world behind the walls. They learned that sharing makes everything better, and that sometimes the most unlikely friendships are the very best kind. And they both agreed that cheese is always better when you enjoy it with a friend. Thank you for listening to our story today. If you enjoyed our adventure with Oliver and Pip, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and follow along for more fun tales. See you next time.